Fine Chinaman here, and today I want to share something neat with you that I got at an auction. Here we have a cigar box in front of us, but there aren't cigars in it. There's something else. This was just what the item I bought came in. Little background, I knew someone who owned an antique store, and he'd been trying to sell me a lamp for quite a while that he thought would match my decor. Well, I happened to go by there after finally deciding that, okay, I'll buy the lamp. And he was preparing for an auction 2 days later or so. And the items were already contracted to an auctioning company. And so he no longer could sell the items. They were already numbered and cataloged. So I decided I would go back to the auction at his shop a couple days after that. So when I went, most of the stuff in his shop went for very low prices. I was shocked how low the prices were. But the lamp that I wanted to get was a Fenton lamp, and it actually went basically at pretty close to value, if not value. And I opted not to get it at that point. The bidding just got too high on it. I did bid on it, but it was just too high. But what I'm about to show you, I got a very good deal on. And let me open the box and you'll see. It's a collection. It's a collection of food pushers, all in sterling. Well, actually, one of them I can't read the mark on, but all the rest I am confident are sterling because they're all marked sterling. These food pushers, if you don't know what a food pusher is, basically a food pusher was used for young children to be able to move their food around and separate their food. And that way, of course, you don't want to give a young child a knife. This accomplishes a lot of the same things that a knife would accomplish, but just in a much safer way. So food pushers aren't used that much anymore, but obviously somebody got a collection here, and he was selling these in his shop, and they went to the auction. Now, I will tell you that these were saved from scrap. There was a silver scrapper there, and he bid against me on these. He also bid on all the rest of the silver in the shop, and except for these, he won all the rest of the silver in the shop. Now, this was the only sterling, though, in the shop. Everything else was silver plate, and I didn't realize the amount of scrapping going on in silver plate. They have to go through a special refinement process where they get the copper out, for example, that's underneath the silver. And so it's not as profitable as scrapping sterling silver, but it still is done. And you should see some of the beautiful, there's a beautiful tea set there, silver plate, that of course didn't have much value because it was silver plate. He won it, and I saw him after the auction just put it in a garbage can that he run in and dumped all the silver in. These would have gone to the scrap also, had I not been there. But anyway, I bid on these. I'm going to tell you the price and show you the weight at the end of the video. But for now, let's just look at them. So this particular food pusher is called Buttercup, and it's by Gorham Silver. It started back in 1899 was when that one started production. I'm just going to get them out here. I'll only talk about a few of them, but here's another one. Most of them are not monogrammed. A few are. Here's another one by Gorham called Cambridge. Here's my only hollow handle food pusher, and that one is monogrammed. There's another more plain one. There's several plain ones, but there's several decorative ones too. Let's go back over here. Go this way. This one's by Alvin. It's called Orange Blossom. This one is the only one that I could not read the marking on. And so I'm not positive this is sterling, but I believe it is. The rest are, so I'm pretty sure it is too. This one is the only one that's really damaged per se. Any other small bins can all be removed. This one though has cracks in it, and so it's been bent so badly that if I try to straighten this, it's probably just going to snap in half. So this one really is what it is. This box over. There's a small one, a few small ones. And then finally the last one, which is kind of neat, it has a baby on it. So a total of 20 food pushers. And again, these would have gone to scrap. Let me show you the weight on these. All right, so here they are on the scale, 11 ounces. Convert that to troy ounces and do the value of silver. At scrap melt value today, they are worth a little over $160. And I paid just $50 plus a 15% buyer's premium that I paid to the auction company. So I got a really good deal on these. I think the scrap dealer who was bidding against me thought these were silver plate. So there you have it, a great deal on some food pushers. I'd like to see the Fine Chinaman channel grow, and it has been growing steadily, but I'd like to see it grow more. So here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to see 30 likes on this video in the next 2 weeks. If I see 30 likes in the next 2 weeks, I will make a video for you that will show you my tips and tricks for polishing and restoring silver pieces. I have quite a few tricks of the trade up my sleeve and ways I work with silver. And I'll show you several different examples because depending on the piece, each piece will get different treatments, or many pieces will get different treatments. So if you'd like to see a tutorial on how to restore sterling and polish sterling to be beautiful again, share this video, get it out there. Let's get those likes up to 30, and I will see you next time.